by the way, that's just me. That's just me on Twitter. But sometimes I feel like, am I actually like a good vtuber? I feel like I'm not exactly doing a good job as like your, stereotypical, well, not really stereotypical. How would I say this? I feel like followers, okay, yeah, maybe I should put it like this. I feel like followers on Twitter don't really mean that much because it feels like a lot of people would just mass follow just because for the shits and giggles, basically. Basically, what I wanted to say, just for the heck of it, but I combined it with shits and giggles, so that's why I said for the shits and giggles. That's what I've been like experiencing, and it's a lot of people who like larger VTubers, for example, and no, I'm not talking about Zen or anything. Just larger VTubers like having like 50,000, 60,000, something like that, followers that are like, hey, go follow this person, not like explaining any reason whatsoever or something, just go follow this person at whatever, and then everyone just mass follows that, even though there's like no meaning behind those follows. You know what I mean? But it feels a little bit demoralizing that it's kind of the way how Twitter works, as far as I know. Like, either you go viral by being an absolute degenerate, or it's already a larger person helping you out. I feel like growing organically on a platform like Twitter is as good as impossible. Yeah, that's the thing. And it's the same on Twitch, but with Twitch you kind of have a way to, like, you have at least some kind of a way to attract, or to not really attract, to reel in viewers when they tune in, because you have a direct response to them, right? It feels more personal rather than a tweet, And to me, I also take it very personally, in a sense that if someone is tuning in and they don't stay, it's entirely my fault. That's how I see it. Because it is my responsibility to see whether or not people want to stay or not. And again, I will never, ever ask anyone to follow or sub or donate or whatever the fuck. There's absolutely no need to do any of that stuff. But it is entirely my responsibility to see or to have those people stay and to entertain them so that they want to stay. If I'm not able to do that, then I just failed. like, do know that I appreciate every single person that is spending time here. And again, I will do everything I can to make the experience as enjoyable as possible. But there's also a thing that I really want to be friends with people. I just really want to get to know people better. And again, just pursue what I've been preaching or practice what I preach by being there for other people, by playing games with them. And this is why I'm doing this way more, because I want more interaction with all of you. That's why I'm doing these things. Like, that's why we played Command Arms yesterday. That's why we have these Fortnite games now. And I keep looking for games, like what other games can people play that they can potentially enjoy and play with us, preferably free, because I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to be having you guys pay for like whatever game and whatnot. So that's why I'm doing these things. And I really want to have the sense of this feeling of like a warm kind of friendship, family kind of thing going on, of just spending time with one another. And just people, like, if people are feeling lonely, that they don't have to be lonely. If they want to, they can always spend time with us. They can always talk to me. Like, it's also one of the reasons why I tweeted that thing, because I feel like people are, well, not that I feel, I know that people are feeling left out most of the time, that people are feeling lonely, not being recognized by people. Like, there's been people reaching out to me in my DMs, and okay, I'm very happy that more and more people are DMing me, so keep doing that. I really enjoy that, and I hope you guys are enjoying that as well. But I have seen some messages from people that are telling me, like, okay, I really feel alone, I really feel depressed, and I feel ignored. And I'm like, dude, just talk to me, just ask me anything, or talk to the people in the community. If you want to play games with people in the community, like, we have those roles that you can ping to ask, like, around, like, hey, you guys want to play this game or that game or whatever. Or if you guys want to hang out, there's always going to be someone that would like to do that, especially me. And again, this is why we're doing these things, and just to play together. And again, you don't need to be good at this game or whatever game we're playing, as long as I get the opportunity to spend time with all of you. Fuck it, let's fucking go. And like, there's also other people that are saying, like, yeah, like, you're my favorite VTuber now because I actually get the chance to talk to you and you actually listen. I'm like, yeah, I mean, that is basically what I've been saying the entire time, because I really want to do that. I really want to talk to all of you. It's that simple. Like, people are saying, like, oh, but I'll be bothering you, or I'll be annoying you. You don't have to talk to me. It's like, bitch, fucking shut the fuck up and talk to me already. And it's kind of like a wow moment as well. Not World of Warcraft, but wow as in, my god. People saying that I am apparently now their favorite VTuber compared to the VTuber that they are, or that they had as their #1 favorite, got kicked off the #1 spot by me because I am way more accessible to them, is something that I am kind of proud of. And it's not to disrespect the other VTubers, absolutely not. It is just making me happy because I am achieving the goal that I want to be able to keep doing, or to keep pursuing, is to make people know and feel that they are loved, that they are being cared about, that there are people that want to spend time with them, and that they know that they can always reach out to me whenever they so desire. And having someone tell me that, like, you're my favorite because of all those reasons, is like, okay, fucking yes, let's go. I did it. I've done it for this one person, and maybe all you guys as well. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna say things in other people's stead. I'm just saying what was been said to me. And I'm very happy to be able to achieve that, to be able to make someone loved and feel like, okay, People do care about me. People do want to talk with me. People do want to spend time with me. And that's the feeling that I want to give. And I was able to do that. And that's so cool. That's so fucking cool. Like, that's something that I wish other people would do as well. And I know that there are other people that do that. It's just very difficult to find those kind of communities. And I too have that feeling of like loneliness as well. Whenever I'm talking to like other VTubers, for example, I feel like, okay, I guess whatever I'm saying doesn't really matter now, does it? And again, it's not really a thing. It's not a healthy thing to be like continuing to have like some kind of conversation with someone if they don't want to. Because of course, you cannot ever force someone to have a conversation with you. You cannot do that. But it does, like for other people, as I've seen from other people DMing me, and there's like about 5 of them DMing me like, oh my god, like I wish that I could talk to this person or that person or interact with this person or that person, but there's nothing happening. Or I feel like the community has become a little bit different, or I feel like I'm not welcomed anymore. I feel like I'm just a number to someone. And that is a very dreadful feeling. Not only to hear that, but also to feel that, because I know exactly what they're talking about. And that's a really sucky feeling. Like if you really like someone and you really support them through and through, and they don't acknowledge you whatsoever, that is a fucking scummy thing to do, in my opinion. If there are people that are so dead set on supporting you and you ignore them, you've lost all of my respect if you're someone like that. That's why the community will always be and should always be, for every single streamer, regardless of what their content is, always be prioritizing the community. Nothing else.
You're fucking adorable.
And again, like every streamer can do whatever the fuck they want. I have nothing but the deepest respect for the people that are also just doing like whatever they want to do. Of course, if it's, not harming anyone, that's fine, If you want to run your thing as you want to do so, that is your fullest right. But do not expect me to stay in those communities when you as the spokesperson of your own community is not going to be thankful and appreciating and acknowledging your own community that is supporting you super hard. If you're just gonna ignore them, then why the fuck are you streaming in the first place? People who keep streaming that don't prioritize their communities have their goals or their priorities not exactly at a healthy place. Those people could be very much just be gold diggers. Just be like, oh, and this is something that I've said multiple times already, that there's a lot of streamers that are like, oh, I have that many views, I have that many subs, I'll just play this game, I have my money, buy chat, that's it. I despise people like that. I despise people like that are just like, okay, thank you for the money. And then, 5 seconds later, it's like, yeah, who the fuck donated anyway? Fucking care about your people, damn it. Fucking care about them. It's because of them that you are now at the position that you are today. pisses me off like that much that like this is sadly just how the vast majority of the successful streamers are. And I can totally get it. It can be chaotic. It can be very chaotic. Even with the community that I have, sometimes it can get very chaotic. I get that. I understand that. So I can only imagine what it's like to have like 100 times more viewers than I do. I can understand that. And props to you. Props to you as a streamer to be able to have that privilege of having that many viewers and that many people love you. Props to you. Best of luck to you. It's awesome that you were able to achieve that. But people should never forget where they started. Should never forget the people and the continuous amounts of people that join into that community. Is to be appreciative of all that stuff, of everything that is throughout the journey, and then keep that thing up. Keep that fucking communication up with your community within. And that's a sad thing though, because again, this is the result of people DMing me, telling me what you guys are kind of saying right now in the chat, is that they don't feel acknowledged. They thought that they had like this community of like, oh, I feel like I'm here now, and like the perfect community that people love me for who I am, and I support the streamer, I support the community to be, you know, to be flourishing. I'm really happy with that. And then a few months later, where we are now, people are feeling more depressed, more sad, more lonely, because they feel left out by that community they used to love. They feel left out and lonely because of the community that they once loved so much. And that's really fucking sad. And it breaks my heart to see messages like that. It really does. But Kronu, thank you for tuning in, and do have a good night's rest, all right? And again, I completely understand how people feel, like in that regard, because I've also been there many months ago. I've also been like that, of like, okay, I've been in these communities, and in the vast majority of these communities, like I had to clean up my Discord not too long ago. There are so many communities that I've left because I just didn't feel like part of that community. Even though like I was interacting with people, it's just like, it's always the same people that we're talking to one another. And it's like, okay, I'm trying to mix in. I'm trying to fit in with the rest, you know, and interacting with them, chatting with them, DMing them here and there, but I don't hear ever again from those people. And to me, if I don't really have that feeling of that people want me there, or if people like don't exactly give a welcoming feeling to newer people, especially when I see the same shit happen to newer people, then to me it's clear that maybe I should not be here. This is not what I'm looking for. But yeah, that is, I guess, my gripes with the streaming community in general, and it's also for like the people that start out with streaming, for example. There's a lot of people that are also telling me, like, Tabi, you're the reason that I want to become a streamer now, or you're the reason why I keep streaming. You're the reason why I want to do better at streaming. I'm like, I didn't really do anything, but okay, thank you. However, personally, I will discourage people from streaming.
I love all you guys so much and would not trade or change my experience with you, Tabi, or this community. You guys are all limited edition and one of a kind. Tabith 10 cute. Love. Tabith 10 cute. Love. Zenter heart.
Thank you for the kind word, though, Marcus, and I'm happy to have met you, even though, like, it was a completely random thing, and I'll take it. It was very... Like, again, I do remember that. I remember that you even streamed your Quake thing, and, yeah, they're, you know, talking about Doom and stuff, and then we got the ball rolling like that, so... But... Yeah, I will discourage people from becoming a streamer because of how difficult it is to actually organically grow not only Twitch but also everything else that comes with, like, you know, with being a streamer, as in your other social media stuff and your Discord community, for example. It is extremely difficult to do that because it's so saturated. There's like a lot of people. It's so accessible to everyone too, to just, you know, get OBS or Streamlabs and then just click go live and boom, you're a streamer. Maybe not exactly with a quality camera or something, which is not exactly necessary. If you can make things interesting in your own way and it's a good thing, then, you know, people may or may not be tuning in. That's entirely up to what people like. But again, it is a sad thing to see, again, to like all these larger streamers being the gateway for other new people to grow. It is, in the sense, what we call in Flemish, vriendjespolitiek. What that means is, it's literally translated to friend politics. What that means is that if you are friends with a larger streamer, for example, they just need to do a shout out and boom, you just started. You just gained so much traction from that one person that is a larger streamer or larger whatever the fuck. And it just, if they give you a shout out like that, or multiple shout outs, it's just that simple. It's that easy for people to do so. For people to grow like that. To me, it's kind of sad though that I know that there are so many people, like there are so many people like me that are just these small streamers that are putting in so much effort, in even way more effort than I could ever possibly dream of. Like so much effort into their streams, so much effort in their video editing and overlays, having a model, all that stuff, and get fuck all out of it. Absolutely nothing. And that is why I really discourage people from streaming, because it is kind of RNG for you to be lucky that you already know someone in that regard of, you know, being a larger streamer. There's a lot of people that are struggling that hard and are so demotivated from streaming because they see these other people who just started one day and have like 10,000 times more followers than they could ever dream of in a single day, while that other person has been streaming for 5, 6, 7 years, something like that, and not be anywhere close to where that one person is just because they got a shout out from that one larger person, or just because they are friends with that larger streamer. And again, it's one of the main reasons why I absolutely discourage streaming. Unless you want to do it for fun, go for it. But if you're looking at it to become a larger streamer, and to be like, yeah, I'm gonna make money, I'm gonna be affiliate, and when I'm affiliate, I'm gonna make so much money. No. That is absolutely not how it's going to work. And that's where a lot of streamers are just going to like get themselves in like this mental states of this all this negativity of like shit. I don't have any viewers, no one's subbing to me, no one's donating to me. I am playing the games that people want, but still people are not watching me, or still people are not donating to me. I keep playing games with other people, and even those people are not watching me, or I hang out in these communities and I'm promoting my stream, and I'm still not getting recognized, or I'm still not getting follows. It's a really mentally taxing thing for streamers to want to become the next big streamer. Maybe not necessarily the biggest streamer, but enough to make money for yourself, you know, to be able to live on your own and basically become a full-time streamer. But that's not how it works, and that's why I always say to myself, I will never, ever become a full-time streamer, in the sense that I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening because I don't expect people to be tuning in into my stuff. I don't expect people to be donating like a shitload to me. I don't expect people to be subbing or following or whatever the fuck. That's why I keep saying that you don't have to spend money on me. Use it for yourself, because there's so much more things that you can do with it. Of course, I am therefore quote-unquote shooting myself in my own foot, because I'm telling people not to, you know, waste their money on me, even though that is the money that I could potentially need to become a full-time streamer. But that's not my goal. I cannot rely on just a fixed amount of people to fix my bullshit. I will never ever drag someone else into my bullshit, even though they themselves want to. That's why I keep discouraging people to do so. That's why I keep discouraging people to donate to me. Don't do that. Donate to charities. Donate to stuff that you want to do. Donate to whatever the fuck you want to invest in. If you want a new PC, or if you want to be like become a streamer or something like that, by all means, with all the things that I've said, go for it. Like, it's entirely up to you. But I am not aiming to become a full-time streamer. However much I would like to do that, I would love to be able to just do this for a living. But I don't see it happening because, sadly enough, it's just not how it's going to work. It's just something that I personally really believe in, that it's not going to work. And I know it's kind of, you know, contradicting myself. Like, I want to become a full-time streamer, but I don't believe in becoming a full-time streamer. It's more in the sense of being realistic. And also in that sense, be respectful to the people who just want to tune in just because they want to tune in, without needing to spend any kind of money. And again, talking to me, it's going to be completely free. Never ever will I charge people for that. Spending time here in the stream, always free. Wanting to play games with me, also can go for always, for as long as I stream, it will always be free. I will never ever charge people for that. I will never ever charge people for that. And I know that there are other communities that charge people to basically like play games with them, or to have like exclusive things, to just like talking to someone or something like that. To me, no. People, like, you know what I want from you guys? You know, there's only one thing. There's one thing that I want from you guys. Only one thing that I want from you guys. And that is your time. The time that we can spend together. The time that we can spend together playing video games, hanging out on stream, talking to one another. That's what I want from you guys. That's it. Nothing else. There's no need for any money. There's no need for any obligations or something like that. Nothing. There's absolutely no need for you guys to give me anything but your time with one another, just spending time with one another, talking to one another, getting to know each other a little bit better. That's it. However much time you want to give me, however much time you want to invest in this, that's entirely up to you. If you want to talk to me for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, an hour, I don't care. Talk to me whenever you want to. Talk to the community whenever you want to, however long you want to. There's no limitations on that. There's no requirements to that. But I will never, ever ask you guys to give me any kind of money whatsoever. I just want it to be clear. I see the chat, don't worry, I read the chat constantly. But it's not about the promo of my... It's not... It's just what to me is common sense. It's to me what I want to be able to achieve with this community. And it's again something that I've mentioned for so fucking long, ever since I started this. I've always said the same things, and I will keep doing that. And if I'm not able to withhold or to hold the promises that I keep making of spending time with all of you, of that me not wanting you guys to feel lonely, of you guys like having something or someone to turn to within this community, I want to be able to achieve that, because it is a dreadful feeling that I've been in for way too long, and that is not something that I want to see someone else suffer in the same way that I've done. It is exactly why I started streaming, because I don't want anyone to feel that way. There's a reason why we're doing those Saturday events. I know, again, I wish I could do more of those. I really do. And I'm thinking of maybe like changing Wednesdays into movie nights instead of just these late streams. And again, that's why I keep doing everything that I possibly can on my own to do things, because I don't want to ask people to do stuff for me. I just really want you guys to know that you guys are loved, that you guys are being noticed, that you guys are acknowledged, that you guys, you do matter, you do mean something, you mean so much, you mean so much to fucking me. I love you guys so very fucking much. I really do. I really love you guys so fucking much. Like, I would be nothing without you guys, absolutely fucking nothing. Without you, I am just... Without you guys, I am fucking nothing. I am no one without you guys. And that's why I will forever be grateful for everything that you guys have. For everything that you guys have given me. And I will always do that. No matter how many viewers or followers or whatever the fucks that I might have in the future, I will always pursue me just spending time with all of you because I want to. Because I want to spend time with all of you. And, it is thanks to you. It is thanks to you all that I am now here at this point in, you know, whatever career this might be, you know. It's all because of you, and there's nothing else that I can say but thank you. And I will always do whatever I can to be there for you, for every single person, for every single person that is currently listening, that has been knowing me for how long, I don't know.
Love you and everyone with all my heart to the moon and back. Tabith 10 cute. Love Tabith 10 cute.
I will always be there.
Love,
For all of you.
Cute. Love.
Yeah, I get the feeling that the TTS is kind of dying at this point. Allow me to eat just this one little sausage thing, and then we can start our games. And then I will show my love for you guys all in this here game of Fortnite.
Zentre banana. Zentre banana. Zentre banana. Zentre banana. Zentre banana. Zentre banana. Zentre banana.
Much love. 2. You all Zentra. Banana. Zentra. Banana. Zentra. Banana. Tabithash to Luna. Fick you. Tabithash ten Luna. Pharaoh. Tabithash ten Luna. Fico. Tabithash ten Luna. Fico. Tabithash ten cute love.
Here she is.
Hi, Tabi. How you doing?
Hey, Tabi. Also, fuck you for making me cry again.
Zentre banana. Zentre banana. Zentre banana.
Making me shed tears here.
Zentre.
That's why I had to
Banana.
fucking spam those central banana fucking things to lighten them.
Rana Tabitha.
But no, we
Thank
mean
you
every
to
single
love.
word of it. You're precious to us, and we wouldn't change you for the world.
You're
Yes.
wonderful.
They speak truth.
And we're gonna show that love by shooting you with a 12-gauge shotgun in Fortnite.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll do it with an RPG.
Of course.
No,
If you
RPG
get one.
shows less love. It's gotta be a baseball bat.
Let me see.
No,
if
it's a
I-
crowbar.
oh, no. It has to be with the stop sign.
Stop sign.
You know what I'm gonna say to that? I love you guys so very fucking much. Fuck you.
And fuck you too.
Banana.
There it is.
Fuck you too, Tabby. Fuck you too.
We will
know what?
always hang with you to the very end.
Oh, well,
Yes.
look who
On
it
Neptune.
is. Look who's on my team.